Hey there, this is Jessica from Peterson SEO. Thank you so much for speaking with me today and accepting your free video. So today we're just going to go over a few tips that you can apply right away. That's really going to help in your online presence as well as getting more organic leads. Now, it is important to note that nearly 70% of your organic leads are going to come from this website. So it is really important your website be properly optimized so you can capture that traffic. You have a very nice design. You have separate pages for each one of your services, which is really awesome. You do want to make sure that every one of your pages have their own original content and their own keywords. You do not want duplicated pages. If you go here and you go to your service areas, you definitely do want separate pages for each of your service areas. But unfortunately, if you actually go to all these pages, they're the exact same page. They're the exact same page, just switching out the location. Unfortunately, Google does not like duplicated content and considers that spam. So you're not actually being indexed for a lot of the keywords that you should be being indexed for, and so you're not ranking very well because of all of the duplication in content. So you definitely need to redo those service area pages. They should be like mini home pages, but with their own unique keywords and their own unique content based around your services. I'm not seeing, I see your brand, but I'm not seeing any local buyer intent keywords here. Um, you are mentioning location, but you want what are called exact match keywords. That's how people are Googling your services exactly. So it might be Ogden water removal, water remediation, Ogden, um, water damage restoration, Ogden UT. There's so many different variations, and you want to be able to use them all. But you can't use them all on the same page. They do need to be spread out. If you use the same keyword on multiple pages, you'll run into keyword cannibalization. And when you should be ranking, you're not going to be found. So it is really important that all pages have their own original content and their own keywords, and that you're utilizing all of those really great keywords so that you can capture that traffic to your website. You have a decent amount of content, but Google really wants you to have more like 1,500 words of content, which is about 250 words per keyword you're going to target. And you may have that or be pretty close. So that's good. You just want to have this content refocused around those local buyer intent keywords. However, if your competitors have more content than you guys do, you're going to need to make sure that you beat them with content as well. Now, Google has little robots called crawlers that index all of these pages, looking at that original content, pulling those keywords so they can index you, rank you, and put you in front of your customers. Now, okay, so let's look at your top competitor. We have Utah Disaster Team. And they also have a nice looking site. They've got the separate pages for each of their services. Um, content. They have a decent amount of content as well, but as you can notice, they're also not really focused on those local buyer intent keywords. So they're missing out quite a bit because of that. You guys may have about the same amount of content. You might have a little bit more, so you definitely need more content than they have. They also have multiple service area pages, just like you guys, But also, just like you guys, it's all duplicated content, so they're actually not being indexed and being found like they should be for their services in these areas. These guys are going to be relatively easy for you guys to beat, but you do need to focus on those local buyer intent keywords and your content strategy throughout your site. And then you need to support your website with SEO, because a website without it is not going to be found. So if we look here, you have a rating of a 12, which isn't too bad. It's a 12 out of 100 in Google's Trust Flow. That's based on your backlinks and referring domains. Not all are created equal. While you do need a lot of these, you want to make sure that you're only getting the authoritative do follow links that will actually help you to rank. But if we look here, only 23 of yours are do follows. And Google only gives you credit for one backlink per referring domain. So only 23 out of all these links are doing anything to help you. You have been indexed for over 188 keywords, but you're only getting 18 people to your site per month. So you're missing out on a ton of traffic by not being properly optimized. If we look at your keywords, you do have a handful of keywords on the first page of Google, but it's almost all branded. And most people don't search by by brand. They're going to be searching by buyer intent keywords like this: water damage restoration, Ogden, UT. So you need to be focused on those local buyer intent keywords, so that you can have those ones ranking to the first page and start capturing more of that traffic. If we look at your competitor, you have a much better score. They have a 0.8 with 108 backlinks, 32 referring domains, and only 13 are do follow. So you only have to beat their 13 links. They've been indexed for less keywords, but yet they're getting more people to their site. So despite having a worse quality website, they're getting more traffic, and that's because of their keywords. They're actually ranking for more relevant keywords, which is driving that traffic. And the last piece of this is your Google My Business section. You are doing good here. You are in the top 3, which is exactly where you want to be. But you want to be here for all of your relevant keywords and service areas, because 30% of people search in the maps and don't search anywhere else. So if you're not here, you send all those leads to your competition. Now, in order to get in the top 3, there's several factors, but the most important is going to be your citations, and that's the name of your business, your address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, etc. So you're going to need a lot more of those than your top competitor. But when you follow all of these tips I've provided you today, your website has the opportunity to be number 1 in your area for all of your services, using those local buyer intent keywords when they're supported by SEO. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope that you found it helpful. I would really love to get your feedback. And if you have any questions at all, go ahead and give me a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.